Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host Sidhe, or you can call me Chris, and today we're going to start off the video with some announcements. First announcement, there is a giveaway that the Scented Soldier Shaves is doing in collaboration with yours truly. I am CDB. Anyway, the giveaway is for a full frag, a full bottle of a frag. Go check out his, I wrote it down so I wouldn't get it wrong. He's got a video called 10 Great Cheap Frags Under $35. I will link it below, so see the comments below. Go to that video, watch the video, subscribe to his channel. Now, he didn't ask that you subscribe, but I'm asking you to. Do him a favor. Anyway, in the comments, hashtag I am CDB. That's all you have to do. Put in the comments on that video that I'm linking below, hashtag I am CDB. Of course, giving it a thumbs up would be nice, and he'll draw a winner on Saturday, this coming, and I think the date of Saturday is 2 May. And you and I will both win a full frag of whatever we choose. In addition to that, I'm throwing in a Yaki barber pole shaving brush and a square root razor by Pascal. So you could win all those items. Again, go to the video I'm mentioning below, 10 Great Cheap Frags Under 35 by the Scented Soldier Shave. So make sure you do that. The deadline will be end of the night on Friday, so make sure you get that done. The next order of business is, many people want, these Lancaster Black Sheep shaving towels. These will be available once again on, I'm going to put a image there for you, the image from Lancaster Razor Works. They'll be available again coming this Saturday, the 2nd of May at 12 p.m. And he's got red, white, blue, and the black or gray, whatever you want to call it. So if you want one of these, now will be the time to try to get one Saturday. And if they continue to sell out, he's going to keep making them. So don't worry so much about it. Okay, what are we using today? Let's talk about this particular shave. The soap will be Murphy and McNeil. And the name of it is Katshi or Kotshi, depending on who you ask. That is sort of a Celtic fairy creature resembling a cat, is my understanding. Anyway, the scent on this, bergamot, orange. It's a light. It's not a crisp punch in the face like orange. It's rounded. Is the best way I can describe it. Let me put the notes there for you so you can read them. It's a very pleasant fragrance. I'd call it about 4 on the scent strength, under medium. It's just under medium, I would say, probably 4. But it's a really pleasant citrus type fragrance. It's not a really crisp lime or orange. There's a lot of rounding, but it's really a nice fragrance. So I like this soap. The cost on this, $19.99 for 5.5 ounces or $3.63 on the PPO chart is quite good. And consider that in the United States, Murphy & McNeil has no shipping minimum. So you can order one soap. It ships, for free. Or is it free shipping? Yeah, free shipping. I'm sorry. Anyway, no shipping minimum, free shipping. I would recommend you order more than one because they'll go broke if you just order one soap. But anyway, free shipping. If you factor that into the cost, it makes this soap an excellent soap in terms of cost, or any soap you want to buy from Murphy & McNeil. Pretty good cost. The razor today is the Dovo Pearlex. This is 5/8. That's what we shall be using today. The brush is the APShaveco White Wizard. This is 30 millimeter. This is my favorite brush. I love the knot. It's dense. It's incredibly soft. I just love it. I think it's terrific. He doesn't have any right now, but he has ordered more. And there are different, there's some other offerings of different sizes. So if you don't want 30 millimeter, there are some offerings there for you. I'm trying to get my pre-shave off the holder here. And I'm trying to use up this Razor Rock lime cube. And it's taking forever to use. So I'm trying to use it every time I get a chance or every time I remember. But man, these cubes, they last a long time. So it's good value. And, whether you need it or not, I don't know, you can decide. But I've got it, so I'll use it. That's sort of the way I'm looking at it. They certainly do not hurt. I like to work mine in a little bit so there's not just a layer of soap laying under a layer of lather, but that's just what I like to do. You certainly don't have to do that if you don't want to. The only thing about sort of working that in is that it makes your hands slippery afterwards, and that is a bad thing to start straight razor shaving with. Again, this is a straight razor shaving learning journey. I am not a proficient straight razor shaving. I caveat that because it's very important. I saw some videos today that really drove me nuts. I'm not going to mention the individual because I don't want people going to these videos and thinking that this is something you should watch. But someone posted videos of this guy doing straight, well, he calls it straight razor shaving. First of all, it's not. He's shaving with a shavette, and the titles of the video are like, I destroyed my face with a straight razor. Well, first of all, it wasn't a straight razor. But secondly, he destroyed his face because he didn't know what he was doing. And so then I saw he had another one where he did basically the same thing. Destroyed my face, you know, terrible first shave with a shavette. And it's almost as if he's blaming the equipment because he doesn't know how to use the equipment. And I think when you find those kind of things, you know, those of us who are trying to advocate for this hobby, when we see that, we're like, oh no, this is terrible. Because people will find those videos and go, I'm never going to use a shavette, because they see somebody cut himself 6, 7 times. Every time you turn around, he's cutting himself because he just doesn't know how to use it. And that's not a personal attack. It's just a fact. And then he has a DE razor video where he's cut himself 4 or 5 times, it seemed like. And it's like, oh my goodness. And then he has another video where he's comparing costs on DE to cart. And he brings out the blade and he said, these DE razors are one-use blades. And I'm like, no, it's not. So I posted a message and said, look, if you want to learn how to use this, hit me up. You know, there are people in our community that will help you, but those sort of videos are really not helpful. And so that's why I caveat here that I am learning to straight razor shave. I've been traditional shaving for a long time, but I'm not an avid, you know, straight razor shaver. And so I want people to watch people who are proficient, and I'm just learning. So the purpose of these videos are to just to show people that learning experience for me. You know, I'm not here to sell you on it. You can make your own decisions. And so we're starting off with the Dovo Pearlex here today. Let's see if we can see there. There we go. By the way, I got this from the Superior Shave, and it appears to be nicely honed. Or at least it feels that way to me. I know someone told me, talked about rinsing the blade. I'm rinsing the blade because when I pat it dry, I tend to accumulate a lot of lather, which tends to get all over the place, and I don't like that. I'm going to go up just a little bit higher here. Okay. You put a little alum on my fingers here to try to get a better grip. That's always the issue. I'm trying to just trying to get a grip. All right. So far, not bad. And again, I'm still learning, you know. I should really do this every single day. But I got the Broman yesterday, and I know a lot of people wanted to see that, and so I deviated for a day. And I'm going to bring some DE shaves in here, you know, from time to time. But, you know, I'm definitely going to do my best to learn this. As best I can. Seeing is part of the problem here. And David Gonzalez I was talking to him, So Sharp David, and he was saying, you know, look in the mirror. Well, the mirror's kind of far back. The way this bathroom is, it's a kind of a long sink, and so I can't see very well in the mirror. So let's pull down. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Sorry for the sniffles there. I know that's not very fun to hear. So far, not bad. Again, I'm I'm a novice, so don't look for world-class technique here. And if you're straight razor shaving, you know, learn with me. Just trying to get that little part of the area of the goatee there. All right. And there is our first pass. So let's set the razor down safely. Be careful. I saw a guy the other day, Rico Suave. I think when he was picking up the razor, he cut himself. So be careful. Be mindful of the blade at all times and how you lay it down. Make sure you lay it on something soft to begin with. And make sure you're mindful of where the blade is and how it's oriented. And make sure your hands are dry. I'm rinsing mine off there. Okay, let's get lathered up again for pass 2. Boy, this brush is soft and dense. It was 20 bucks or $19.99. I mean, it was really a crazy value. And he said he ordered more. It's APShaveco. And I call this the White Wizard, but he had it listed as like winter handle, and this is a cashmere knot. Again, this one is 30 millimeter. He has some smaller ones in cashmere, and he has some with other knots. So you can go check those out. By the way, the soap here, quality quite good. I don't think I showed you the ingredients, so take a look right there, if you please. And anyway, on that gentleman I was talking about earlier, just really bad technique and really bad information, which is why I'm being very careful to caveat that I'm learning. And so I want you to know that I'm learning, because I don't want you to, you know, look at what I'm doing here and going, okay, I'm going to do it exactly like that. You can do that with the DE. You know, if you watch my DE videos, then, you know, obviously I'm much more skilled at that, but this is new to me, so keep that in mind. It's very important for all of us making videos to be responsible and to caveat, you know, and make things clear to people so they know what level of skill we are. And I am novice level. This is my 6th straight razor shave. The last time I did it was back in, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. So we're not talking about a ton of experience here, you know, recent experience. And even before, it wasn't deep experience. So keep all those things in mind. It's very important. Put a little alum on my fingers to try to give myself a little more grip, because I've had trouble stretching. And, you know, I'm still struggling with stretching because I'm just not used to it, you know, and those kind of things are going to happen when you're not used to it. You're not used to it. And that's all there is to it. So, okay. Sorry for not speaking there. But I'm trying to focus on, you know, what's going on. And I've got lather on my thumb here. My thumb is rubbing and I need more water. I can tell you that right now. I need more moisture in this lather. And that's going to look thin, but I just need more slickness. That much I can tell. I do have my hand down here. I'm trying to stretch. One thing I will say is with straight razors, they take off more per pass than DE. I don't think there's any question about that. Because by the time I'm done with this pass, all I need to do is clean up a little bit. And with the DE on that third pass, I'm still doing some things. And so, again, I'm wiping my hand off here. Switching to the left hand, putting some alum here on my fingers, but first let's add some moisture. That looks awfully thin, but that'll be okay, actually. Another thing you can do is lather one side of your face at a time, if you like, so it won't dry out so quickly. There we go. There we go. You definitely don't want this drying out on you. Because slickness is definitely required for straight razor shaving. That much I have learned thus far. All right. One thing I could be doing right now is a better job of stretching as I'm clearing these areas, which I'm not doing. And it just sort of, again, my hands are slipping there. Let's rub my fingers on some alum, see if I can get a little better grip. Forgot I had another mirror up there that I was going to experiment with today. I'm focused and, trying to get these areas, and I'm forgetting things, and that's sort of one of the things about, I'm recording these on video so I can go back hopefully down the road and go, I got better along the way, at least I hope so. But the bad thing is, it also makes it hard to see. So I don't see quite as well. I don't have any lather there. Let's tighten that up just a little bit. And then we're going to call it. There's no need to push it. I'm tempted to do that, but sometimes you should know when to quit. I'm just going to stop, because if I keep going, I'm bound to mess up. And, now that we've had yet another day, what I'm going to do is wipe the water off of this razor gently. And I'm going to close it up and set it aside so I don't get cut on it. And the reason I mention that to you is sometimes people set razors around and they don't realize where they are, and they either knock them off the counter or they cut themselves with them. So what I'm going to do is do a real quick touch up with the DE, and then we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, here we are back with our Lancaster Black Sheep shaving towel, which I talked to you about at the beginning of this video. If you're still here, thank you for remaining. I know these straight razor shaves, I'm not able to talk as much. They're probably not as entertaining, but I appreciate you staying to learn with me. So let's talk about what we use before we get our hands wet with the witch hazel. Dovo Pearlex 5/8. We're gonna set that aside. And now we're gonna go with our Humphreys Cucumber Melon. Real quick here, throw that on, and then we can talk about the rest of the gear. All right. Might as well throw some on the dome as well. We never miss an opportunity to hit the dome when you hit the face. Okay, so that was a nice shave. No nicks, cuts, weepers, creepers, irritation, bubbles, troubles. That's what we shoot for, especially with straight razors. I know it's slow, I know it's awkward, but we made it through and we're gonna continue working at it. So Murphy and McNeil, Katshi or Katshi, however you say it, really nice, pleasant scent. Don't look for bright in your face citrus, but for me, a nice, pleasant scent. Very, very good quality. I liked it a lot. This is my favorite brush, the APShaveco White Wizard in 30mm, super soft. The cashmere knots are the softest that I have ever felt by far. Just tremendous. Tremendous knots, and there's some really creamy stuff here. I know you probably can't see it, nope. But I was really impressed with, I have been impressed with Murphy and McNeil soap and their aftershave and their customer service. Just really, really good stuff. We did the touch up with the Broman razor because I had it laying handy here. This is very, very mild, so I want to keep emphasizing that. Because you folks, if you order it and you're expecting a lot of blade feel, you're not going to get it. We're going to finish things off today with fine Italian citrus, which is a aftershave I haven't used for a while. It's got a great scent. I'm going to slap it on and just enjoy it. It's a really terrific scent. And I really, really enjoy it. Italian citrus by Fine. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Don't forget the giveaway. Don't forget the Lancaster Razor Works Black Sheep Towel Saturday coming. I thank you all for bearing with these straight razor shaves. Until next time, I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and God bless.